What if Deku was Dr. Eggman? Part 5, the USJ. But before we get into this, I wanted to announce I'm playing Sonic Origins, and I did my first live stream on it, playing Sonic the Hedgehog. So the next live stream should be in a few days. So if y'all want to see me play Sonic the Hedgehog the next game, hop on. Enjoying that live stream. Without further ado, let's get into the what if. We start this off with Sonic and Tails, came back to their base. As Tails is working on, some of the parts that he took from one of the Eggbots. As Sonic is eating a chili dog. As Amy walks in. It seems like y'all are back. Amy, it's been a while. Literally saw me a few hours ago, Sonic. Yeah, but we just went off and just destroyed some robots as he takes a bite out of a chili dog. These robots are really advanced, Sonic. You shouldn't underestimate them. After all, they'd catch you off guard. I just let my guard down. That's all. Still, these are very high tech. What are you working on, Tails? Oh, Amy, take a look at this. As he pulls out a little, scope, as she looks at the tech. That really looks advanced. It is. It's more advanced than whatever I've seen. Where did you get this? Well, we found some robots searching for one of the Chaos Emeralds. I thought Sonic was the only one that knew the Chaos Emeralds with Knuckles, and I thought so too, but apparently someone else has found out what they are and is after them. And I think they already have their hands on one Chaos Emerald. As Sonic stands up, what do you mean? Take a look at the news. As Tails press the button on the remote showing the news of the museum that had the Chaos Emerald in it stolen. So you think the person that was going after that Chaos Emerald also went after the one at the museum in Japan? Precisely. After all, it takes a very genius mind to find the Chaos Emeralds or even know what they do. They fly under the radar of everything. Of course, me and you can detect them, but this is the first time we've had someone else search for the Chaos Emeralds. We're definitely going to need to find out who this man is, or whoever made those robots. Well, we know it's some egghead, as he takes a bite of his chili dog, finishing the chili dog. Gotta love chili dogs. So what's up? We can just beat him and we can go grab the Chaos Emeralds. Yeah, but we have no idea where it is. Can't we just track the frequency like we usually do? I normally would, but the two Chaos Emeralds, the one from the museum and that one, are not popping up. You know they only pop up sometimes, Sonic. You're right. Anyway, Amy, should we inform Knuckles about this? As Tails looks around, we should inform Knuckles about this, because he's guarding the Master Emerald on Angel Island. Do you think that this Eggman knows of Angel Island? I don't think he does, or else he would have probably made a move towards Angel Island. But anyway, we need to get the rest of the Chaos Emeralds before whoever this man is. As they show the image of, Dr. Eggman's logo. As Sonic just squints his eyes. Where have I seen that logo before? Scene change. We go to Dr. Robotnik Deku, who's currently walking down the hall. Is FunFun nearly ready? Yes, Dr. Eggman. As they are in a huge room, as they see a huge robot. As the robot looks down at him. FunFun! I remember building you as a small toy fan, back in my younger years. Now you're gonna blow away all those pesky heroes at the USJ. I'm so glad you got finished on time. As then one of the robots come over and hands the tablet to Orbot, as Dr. Eggman's not going to like this. I'm not going to like what? It seems like we used most of our resources on making FunFun. So all of our other projects you've been having us work on, making more robots, working on some of your side projects, has halted? Where am I going to get a new set of parts? Prestige enough under the radar and won't be suspicious. Ah, yes. That old junkyard in Japan. The beach, right? The beach dump, correct? Yeah? Has it been cleared out yet? No. We'll simply take parts from there. We'll melt it down, turn it into metal. Use it for more machines. So send some egg bots to go grab it. It's in an area no one really goes anyway, so it shouldn't arouse suspicion. You're right, you're right, Dr. Eggman. We'll get to it right away. I would suggest getting to it now, Orbot. Yes, Dr. Eggman. Now he looks at FunFun. As FunFun just, thankfully blinks its robotic eyes. This is your orders. Go into the USJ, cause as much damage, destroy the facility. That is your order. And if I tell you to return, return. And that causes much destruction within the USJ. Do I make myself clear? As FunFun blinks, I will take that as a yes. You'll be launching in exactly 2 hours, so prepare. Eggbots, make sure he's fully fueled, everything. I want no malfunctions. Sir? What is it? It seems like someone is trying to, tried to hack into our database. They tried what? They failed miserably due to your firewall, sir, but they still tried to hack into your database. I see. Note. I'll have to leave a little bit of a surprise if they try that again. As Dr. Eggman makes his way towards his office. As he enters his office. As a couple files of Island are on the screen. Why are these on the screen? As Cubot was just going through old files. Sorry, Dr. Eggman, I was going through old files on Island that we had salvaged during our getaway. Fine. Move aside. As Cubot moves aside, as he starts looking at, as he then notices a machine. A quark amplifying machine. David Shield created this, correct? Search the file, as apparently these are classified documents. Very interesting, although it serves no use to me. But it could be good for a bargaining chip. Have them on their toes. No. It'll cause me more of a nuisance than ever. It needs to be destroyed. I'll worry about that in a little bit. I'll let it sit where it is now. But if it becomes a problem, I'll destroy it. As he starts to now see the person that tried to hack. As he sees the remnants of the hack well around the firewall. Okay, let's send them a little revenge. As he presses a button. As now we go to the Liberation Army. Who thought they were hacking the Hero Safety Commissioning Network. Nope, they were trying to hack Dr. Robotnik's network. As he's trying to, going through data on the computer, and then just several things pop up of like Dr. Eggman's logo. Saying, you've been hacked, as all their data is now leaked to Dr. Eggman. As he sits down and starts reading. The Liberation Army, eh? An organization that, has a lot of research on the heroes like Dekumishi, heroes, and their member list. Wow, that is a lot of members. But they stand no chance against my army. Well, anyway, time to move on to the bigger project, as he just puts all that information to the side and observes the two Chaos Emeralds in the room powering the entire facility. You've had them moved to this location, correct? Of course, Dr. Eggman, just as you ordered. Orbot says. Good, good. Now, let's get back onto a certain topic that y'all brought about that blue hedgehog. Yeah? He pulls up the data once again. His speed is fascinating, but I do not have enough data to make any countermeasure. Now, I could definitely make something that could slow him down. But nothing to stop him. Nothing good enough to stop that speed. I don't know his top speed either, which will be a problem. If I'm going to make a countermeasure, I need to know more about this hedgehog. So what do you plan to do? Simple. The next Chaos Emerald that pops up, I'll have to send a few Batniks. Robots. To go and deal with him. To get enough bio data and data to make a countermeasure against this Sonic. Maybe I should work on Omega, the Omega Project. The Omega Project? Yes. But for now, it's about time we watch FunFun have some fun. As a timer appears on the screen saying 1 minute. As he pulls up the launching area, basically a hatch opens within his base. As FunFun goes flying out. As he's making his way towards, the USJ. Perfect. We'll now see what the heroes have. Sir, FunFun is a big target. Won't he be destroyed easily? Not necessarily. FunFun has a lot of condensed parts where not even the bullets, tank shells, and even hits from several heroes would do damage. All Might may be a problem, though, and any sort of certain quarks. But I made sure that this was specifically coded onto the metal of FunFun. A very thing called that is made to stop quarks from working on it. So say, like Shigaraki's quark. It involves touching someone with all 5 fingers. Anything, really, for it to decay. But FunFun is coated with a outer layer of, a quark resistance. Which will really nullify the quark being used on it. But if it's brute force, it won't nullify that. It basically nullifies the ability of quarks, essentially. Let's see how they handle it. So, shall I turn on the FunFun eye cam, or should I turn on the egg spy cam? Obviously, the egg spy cam. I want to see what FunFun can do from afar, not through its eyes. Alright, turning on the egg cam, which, truth be told, is all the cameras in the USJ. They just hacked. And y'all may be asking, didn't they turn off the power? How is Dr. Eggman turning these things back online? It's Dr. Eggman. He has like an IQ of 300. Combine that with Deku's intelligence and strategy with heroes, we got a pretty smart Dr. Eggman. As we get to see all the cameras watching. Of course, they don't set off the alarm. As FunFun's on his way, he sees that he's always being, hit in the ground by, the Nomu, which has cybernetic enhancements thanks to the parts that Dr. Eggman sent to the LOV. As he's about to hit Aizawa into the ground one more time, FunFun comes dropping in from above, breaking the top of the dome, falling directly behind the fountain and fills up the entire area there. As everyone looks back and says, "What is this?" As Shigaraki looks over at Kurogiri, "Did Master send a robot?" No. What is that thing?" As it looks down, as then a voice would be heard through, like a monitor on FunFun. Well, heroes! Hopefully you enjoy my little, game. FunFun caused them all to be blown away as he sends a large gust as his fan starts to spin, sending Shigaraki, Kurogiri, Aizawa, pretty much the people that can't resist the high wind pressures, towards the other side of the USJ. As the Nomu is still holding its ground, surprisingly. As Dr. Eggman zooms in the camera, it seems like there's one person that can withstand the beat. But let's change that. As Dr. Eggman simply grabs a little knob before turning it, before the Nomu's circuits fry, which fries the Nomu, and especially when it has the circuits connected to its brain, fries the brain, causing the Nomu to fall over, dead. You really shouldn't use my technology. But I thought you were honestly just going to use it for something else, but making cyborg corpses, seriously? Those won't help you. They're not the pinnacle of genius. Sure, they're a bit impressive, but honestly, not worth the research. As FunFun starts to move closer, as everyone that's tried to attack it has gotten really blown away. Yes, it seems like FunFun is a success, blowing all the heroes away, and also, villains, per se. As he changes to another camera, watching all the events play out throughout the USJ. Now, where is you? As he keeps changing the cameras, looking for a certain person or something. I got the report that All Might would be here. Where is All Might? He doesn't say this through FunFun, by the way. He stopped speaking through FunFun a while ago. As he's looking for All Might, but can't find him in the USJ. Was my report wrong? My reports are never wrong. Maybe a delay. Or a last-minute change of plan that wasn't scheduled onto their database. Oh well. Doesn't matter. We are really just trying to get field data. Then we see a blue hedgehog just going through the streets of Japan, obviously trying to go to the museum that was robbed. But as he just runs by, he hears the people hitting the door of the USJ. As he just goes over there and opens it. Hello, as people just come flying out. We've got villains landing on cars. We got a student on a telephone pole. We have Mr. Aizawa on top of an ambulance. Don't ask why there's an ambulance outside the USJ. I know there wasn't one till after, but still. As Sonic's like, what happened here? As then he sees FunFun just pretty much destroying the USJ. He just... Let's say he goes up the landslide zone. He's destroying that. As Sonic starts to, speed in, as Dr. Eggman catches him on camera. Ah, you're not All Might, but he turns up the camera to zoom in on Sonic as he's running. But you are a person I'm seemingly going to have to worry about. FunFun, blow him away. As FunFun turns around and goes full fan, as Sonic's barely managing to hold against the wind. As he goes into a ball and just flies the opposite direction, just seemingly speeding. FunFun quickly turned to the left. As it turns to the left, Sonic certainly changes direction. Follow him. And while Dr. Eggman is getting all this data on Sonic running. Yes. Good. Now this should be a good enough research, but I still need more. What can you do? As then suddenly, Sonic would speed around and hit one of, FunFun's wings, causing it to turn a bit. As it tries to turn, spin Sonic. As suddenly a fist comes over, hitting the side of FunFun, causing it to stumble back, as it barely stays on its legs. No, no, no. Who's interrupting my field data? As he takes a look, All Might. Of course. Right when I was getting almost all of the research I needed off Sonic, the heroes have to come in and ruin it. I'll have to get more data another time. But sir, you can get more data now. Why not keep recording and gain the speed and analyzing him? We don't have time for that, Orbot. If I analyze him now, and try to take into account All Might as well, the information will get bundled up and confused. I can't have any loose information. So I'll add the new field data from Sonic research off this camera footage to the Sonic research you had. I will need a bit more. I'm also going to need a quill to find a source of power. And with that, I should have enough information to make a good machine to counter Sonic. Ah, so we're going to need a quill, sir. Precisely. Also, you said there was another character as well, right? Well, when we went away, we saw a plane come by. Sonic may have some friends. Possibly, but for now, I won't take them into account. We'll focus more on this data. As he looks back at the screen as FunFun's been damaged, real damage, several dents in his armor by Sonic and All Might, as its fan is a little bit broken, as it's barely standing, as its eyes are a bit closed. Well, FunFun, I know it was a big project, but don't worry. I always have a plan. As it just presses a button. He presses a button. As his eyes turn into numbers, as Sonic sees this, as All Might's about to throw a punch to its chest, hitting it, causing it to go to the ground. As Sonic would grab All Might and just run out of the USJ. As the countdown reached 3, 2, 1, 0. As it blew up, pretty much obliterating all the zones and almost causing the USJ to collapse. As Sonic quickly gets up and leaves after that. Because one, he's a hero, but he doesn't get along with the heroes, so he's kind of like a vigilante. As we go back to Dr. Eggman, as he just grabs some coffee. Don't worry, Sonic. I will get more data on you. And then I'll make a very good countermeasure. Maybe I should make a copy of you. But metal. What would I call it? Aha! I'll call it Metal Sonic. But first, I need that quill and more field data. Sir, we have enough field... No, we do not have enough field data yet. Trust me. Sonic has more for us in store than I originally thought from just watching this footage and what y'all told me. So I'm going to need a quill and several more fields of data. Analyzing him is a really difficult task, but as long as we get the quill, I think I can make a machine worth stopping him. Worth, sir? Most of my robots now don't stand a chance against Sonic. So I'll need a very powerful robot. Hopefully the Omega series does it. If not, I'll work on Metal Sonic. Metal Sonic, sir? Yes. But for me to work on Metal Sonic, I need a quill and I need a bit more research. Alright, sir. You're dismissed. Also, if another Chaos Emerald appears, tell me immediately. Yes, Dr. Eggman. As Dr. Eggman replays the footage of the fight, watching Sonic and All Might battling FunFun. I do feel sorry that such a valuable project got destroyed like FunFun. He was very strong and destructive. But All Might's punches mixed with Sonic's as well caused enough damage to, well, injure FunFun and take him out. As then, he knows something. Hold up. As he replays the footage in slow motion, the quark resistance metal isn't working for when Sonic attacks. Why is that? As he replays the footage one more in slower motion, as it dents with ease. No. Is this power not a quark? That would be the only explanation. For instance, we have a hedgehog that seemingly runs at runs at the speed of sound, and is not affected by the quark metal, which nullifies most attacks. It doesn't nullify, well, physical attacks, but speed attacks still should have done something, at least not dent that easily. Even All Might's dents were, well, a little bit minor than Sonic's. What are you, Sonic the Hedgehog? You're obviously a hedgehog, but what powers do you hold that happens to catch my interest? You are for sure a nuisance, though. This thing was planned to fight All Might and cause mass destruction, but you managed to simulate it down without any casualties. Well, I'll give you credit for this win. But don't worry. I'll have the next win in my hand. Just you wait, Sonic. Just you wait. And that's the end of What If Deku Was Dr. Eggman, Part 5, the USJ. Remember to like and subscribe for more.